free star ring.
I'm Ranger Emma.
I was out planting in the... They wanted to buy the phone. Their offer was so... They said they'd give me... Back behind the house, that place is dank. If you're going after those men... Oh, there's one other thing.
Thank you, ma'am. All right, Deputy. Keep that weapon handy and your eyes sharp. Since these guys don't know we're after them, they're probably not making an effort to hide their tracks. Now, let's go and check out those canyons. Boot tracks. Several pairs by the look. Not too old either. Let's head down into the canyon and see if we can find more. Why nice change of pace from Killer City.
It is unfortunate there is no safer route. We should take our time and step carefully. Are you quite sure you don't want to hold on to that?
Canyons would have kept me busy for months. I'd have looked into every nook and cranny. Looks like we're heading in the right direction. snipers. You're a natural tracker.
What does your scanner reveal? They cannot be far ahead. Let us hope they are not waiting just on the other side of this cave.
You smell that? I bet my badge that's wood smoke from a campfire. They're close. Be ready.
Well now, look who's here. Ms. Wagner called in the cavalry. Except it ain't much of a cavalry. I suggest you turn around and walk away while you still can.
It seems we have found our quarry.
Oh, it ain't exactly the farm that's special, but that ain't none of your business. Don't recognize the uniforms. Guess I shouldn't be surprised. It's like the Major said, everyone's conveniently forgotten. Forgotten our sacrifice. Forgotten how we were betrayed. We'll make them all remember sooner. You think you're in a position to make demands. Well, I've got news for you. All you're getting from me is a So, got any last words I should try to remember? If you think I give a damn about the Freestar Ranger...
Find anything interesting? See you. Find anything interesting? Let's see what we have here. Interesting. So, their ship was stolen from the Hope Tech factory. Whoever pulled that off must have been one hell of a shipjacker. Well, I guess someone really wants that farm bad. Speaking of which, let's get back there and let Miss Wagner know that she's safe. So far, so good, trainee.
What's the news? What happened? Did you find those men? Well, it's good to see you're all right then. They must have been crazy or desperate, trying to... So who were they? And why do they want my farm? Hope Tech? The cargo ship company? Sorry, I don't know anything. They say the Rangers always get their man, so to speak. I'm sure you'll figure it out. I can't thank you enough. I'd hate to be remembered as the wagoner who couldn't hold on to the farm that... Of course. All the same...
If you have any more trouble, give us a call. We're in system, so it won't take long to get someone out here. All right, Deputy. Let's get back to the rock. We need to report this to the Marshal.
Hey, be careful not to point that thing at me.
Aim point reached. Orbit stable.
Hi there. Take it easy.
Kinda in the middle of something here.
Nobody's allowed outside the city walls after night.
Work hard, play hard. That should be the reason.
New deputy, huh? Honor to have you.
What's the story on Montero Luna?
That call we got from Wagoner Farm turned out to be a little more interesting than I was expecting. Some men were trying to run the Wagoners off the land. They tried to buy it first, but when that didn't work, they turned to threats. We confronted them, and unfortunately, it came to violence. None of them survived.
You helped someone in need and came back alive. That's a job. I agree. Now, Dilwissy, what did you make of these men who were trying to take the farm? If that's true, then someone must have hired them. Now, did you find anything that might give us a lead on why these men wanted the farm? Hope Tech ships ain't exactly cheap. That thief could probably tell us a lot about these men you ran into.
There's something else. They were dressed in Freestar militia uniforms. The unit badge was yellow on black with the number 1. They also said something about being forgotten. They seemed bitter about it. Didn't you fight in the Colony War, Marshal?
The 1st Cavalry. I was in that unit for a while. But it was disbanded decades ago. After the Battle of... I suppose it ain't impossible, but it's real damn unlikely. The unit was pretty much wiped out, and the few that survived ended up in prison. I don't recall how long the sentence was. The war between the United Colonies and the Freestar Collective? Worst conflict the settled systems has ever seen. Each side unleashed terrible weapons on the other. And countless. The armistice was signed 20 years ago. But a lot... No, it doesn't. Just raises more questions. It's a good bet that starship thief can help us get some answers. The Hope Tech factory is in Hope Town on Polvo. Nia Kalu's our ranger stationed out. She can introduce you to Ron Hope, the president of Hope Tech. Just make sure you stay on his good side. He's on the council. Good. The last thing I need is the council breathing down my neck. This is your assignment now, Deputy. Work with the other Rangers. Find out what you can about it. Meantime, I'll look into a possible connection. Good hunting.
Please tell me you're here to help, not to try and steal my ship. You need my help. I was tracking a crew of outlaws that's been preying on merchant ships. Bastards got the drop on me. As you can see, I ain't in much shape to make repairs. Repair my ship? Please. Just patch her up enough to get to Hopetown. The rest can get fixed up there. Thanks. I owe you one.
Not the most exciting work I can think of.
Should get me home. Good. There aren't many of us out there, so it makes all our lives easier when... Now let's talk about those outlaw ships. They were pretty beat up, so I don't think they got real far. But if they make it back, we can't let that happen. They look to be heading for Polvo's moon Miatha. Good hunting.
Adventure you can fly away from. Is that how the saying goes?
Can I help?
fair amount of business runs through Hometown. And I
All right,
understand
Adela.
most of it is
Deep breath. Oh, God.
I'm just great. Grand, really. When I signed on to be a freight captain, I was expecting long out, and now I'm a hair away from being executed. Or what? Where to start? So, I fly a rust bucket called the Markab for a small shipping line. Just start. We do bulk shipping, boring stuff like actuators and seed stock and mineral. Have you ever had a standard, boring job just blow up in your... You get it then. So I just got assigned to the Markab. The first shipment? Slag steel. Nothing special. As soon as I left Neon and got scanned, things got crazy. Spacers, Freestar security, the works. Everyone demanding I power down, hand over the contraband, or sometimes just firing for... I skipped the system, ditched the cargo, and have been running ever since. It gets even worse. A tracker just landed and I just know he's hunting a bounty. Me. But the trick is, everyone knows the ship. But my info isn't in the database yet. All they got is my last name, Fahim. So if you go into the pit stop and claim you're Captain Fahim of the Markab, maybe you can deal with the tracker? Listen, I just haul, well, garbage. But you, well, awesome. Plus credits. I did mention the credits, right? A member of the Trackers Alliance. You know, bang bang, dead or alive, bounty hunt. I don't know. I don't want anyone to get hurt. You are the best! This Slade, he's the one with the cowboy hat. Just stay safe. Thank you.
Okay. Hello.
Keep an eye on your valuables.
If you can't protect your own, you don't belong here.
You made it. Those outlaws didn't give you too much trouble, I trust? I'm sure they didn't want to die any more than you did. It's a pointless and stupid waste of life, but they brought it on themselves. You've got good timing. A courier just came in from Aquila. The Marshal sends his regards along with a briefing on your... I was surprised as hell to learn about the starship theft. Nobody said a word to me about it. Anyway, Mr. Hope can see us whenever you're ready. If you need to take a little time first, feel free. His office is upstairs. He's in a meeting, but it should be wrapping up.
I have never liked Hope-Tech ships. Though I suppose that is hardly the point of them.
Dust except for the factory.
Can't begin to imagine the kind of pressure that must put on someone. All I'm saying is, try to show all the way up. Is it just me, or does every executive in the settled systems have an office on the top? being above everyone makes them feel like they're, well, above everyone.
Off-worlders. Nothing good ever
Contract with
comes from them.
scavengers, maybe, but that's a decision that's got to be made upstairs.
Talk to Elaine about this scavengers. It's not a bad idea, provided we get a good deal. And I don't mean a deal. I mean a good deal. Remember, it's not just our bottom line that matters. We're also responsible for welfare. Everyone in the factory. We look out for our people here, Merchant. That's a point of great personal pride.
Excuse me, Mr. Hope?
Well now, the Free Star Rangers. At last! Ah, Dad. I think we're done here, Merchant.
Yes, sir.
This is the deputy I told you about.
Splendid. Splendid! It's a noble calling being a Free Star Ranger. We certainly could use more of you. I'm sure I don't have to tell you what an outrage it is to have a ship stolen right out of the factory. Justice must be done. That's good news. Of course, that I want the thief found and prosecuted. I'm sure I don't need to remind you of my position on the Council of Governors. Then, I trust that you know what I expect of you. Now, tell me that you've... Though what happened after the ship was taken doesn't concern me. What does concern me? Well, I'm not sure I can be much help. No, nothing at all. Not that it didn't have great value, mind you. Hope Tech. Build some... You can bet my ships last twice as long as anything Stroud Eklund makes. What? Nonsense! We vet our people thoroughly here. Hope Tech. Nevertheless, I suppose I could have Cosette conduct a... Rest assured, if we... Very well. I need you to understand something, Deputy. This town is home to men, women, and children. I provide jobs that put food on their tables. If word gets out about the stolen ship, my investors will...
If more people know about the theft, your chances of learning something useful will improve. Someone might have seen the thief and could identify them.
I considered that, but in the end, I deemed it too great a risk. I've chosen to place my faith. I hope so.
Sorry to interrupt, Mr. Hope. There's been a development.
Not now, Cosette. I'm in the middle of something.
But sir, we have new information. I've just received a report that the stolen ship was seen landing at Neon just after the theft.
A breakthrough at last. Well, Deputy, It sounds like you'll be heading to Neon, which means I can get back to work. Remember what we discussed. My people are depending on me.
Hey, can I get a word? That wasn't as helpful as it could have been. Still, at least you know where to pick up the trail. Yeah, me too. So, guess you're headed for Neon. There's a ranger stationed there. He's a little different than the rest of us. But a Neon? He should be able to help you out. Well, we've both got work to do. It was good to meet you, Deputy. Thanks again for... Yeah, the question of who helped the Starship thief is still an open one. Don't you worry. I'll keep an ear to the ground. You be careful in Neon.
Yes, you need me? You do not need to ask me if you... I have done so in the past, and that, I think, has... All right, then.
Just pray we might hit a new record in sales this month.
Innovations. We're so much more than spin. Oh, it's marvelous. Generally, they only care about efficiency. Oh, sure, there are the odd complaints about, but they almost always side with them. Well, all of them. I think he appreciates my attention to detail. Although he has been hinting that the R&D budget may dry up if I don't. Sure, bye.
Like to play hard here. They deserve it.
Is something amiss? Mm-hmm. Goodbye. To make this place livable is astounding. No end what can be accomplished, and there are credits to be made. Instant sensory overload.
You want to head to Euphorica after work tonight?
Nah, I'm feeling a little burnt out. I think I need a break.
How about hitting up the rooftops? Would you like
No, that actually sounds like a good idea.
Great. I'll bring the blend, you bring the chunks.
It's a day.
Don't see what you need? Feel free to head. Welcome to Zighart's Outfitters. The question should really be, we carry a wide assortment of... I can promise you, I'm not just using I've spent years perfecting my business by polling customers, measuring sales. So take your time. Look... Am I? Forgive me. I have a lot of overhead in this. This is a prime spot. You'd think that, right? Anyway, I don't want to bore you with the details of my... So why don't you help out a portion? I'm sure we can make...
There is little question that religion has some influence here.
Welcome to Newell's. Welcome to Newell's. Oh, I don't have a problem with this place. That man has absolutely... He skips merchant meetings and refuses to participate in any of our... Yeah, sure. If all you care... Every payment Sigurd makes validates Neon Security's corruption. He's setting a bad precedent. Anyway, sorry. If you'll forgive the outburst... Best deal? Tell everyone you know about our store.
Hello there. Welcome to Ryujin Tower.
the beating heart of Ryujin Industries. I'm Jupiter, the tower's secretary. Can I help you with something? We're the largest corporation in the Freestar Collective. We deal in everything from refreshments to starships. We're best known for our neuroamp technology. If you're curious about it, we have a selection on display at the Ryujin store near the back of the lobby. If you're in the mood for some shopping, feel free to visit any of our vendors while you're here. We have Tranquility and Arboron products available. Or if you're looking for the latest in ship design, the elevator in the back will take you to Taio Astroneering. And don't forget to check out the Ryujin Industries store in the back of the lobby. No visit to Ryujin Tower is complete without a look at our patented neural corporation in the Saturn systems.
This is the only shop in town where you'll find neuroamps like these.
Excellent weapons on sale today. Hey, thanks for stopping by. The name's Ken. Likewise. Let me know if you need any help. What brings you to Ryujin Tower? Well, then you're in the right place. You should stop by the Tranquility shop before you go, too. Delilah there is sweet and loves a good chat. Of course, you're from... Absolutely, bro. Bye now.
Be careful out if you're not here for a shift.
Tayo always seemed more style than substance, but clearly it appeals to some.
That sucks. You definitely need
a lot of business they do here. Man, I wish I could buy one of these.
You ready to change your life?
Bye now. What ship is the most me?
People spend their whole lives dreaming of flying a sleek, and I get to make that happen. I know, right? Are you ready to make your Fantastic! We've got something for
The kids are going to love it.
That salesperson was really nervous.
You're welcome to tour the office, but please don't.
I have little use for robots, especially ones too small to carry supplies or serve as cover in combat.
Don't cause any trouble.
I enjoy a great many foods and drinks. Tea has never been mine.
Please be careful with the model robots. They're a little delicate. Hello there. Thanks for visiting the drone office. Oh, by the way, I'm Bobby. Yeah, likewise. Thanks for stopping. Anyway, take a look around the office if you want. It's open to the public. Everybody. Oh, and robots. Mainly, and maybe you've seen our most we have models on display throughout the office. Feel free to. Don't be a stranger.
My kids would get a kick out of all these robots. What? For that next technological leap, then let Ryujin Industries help you get there. Fill out an application. Is there something I can help you with?
Paradiso. All this time we thought he was just being some miserable hermit on Aquila.
Think he finally regrets disappearing without chasing him?
No. I think he finally ran out of credits.
No wonder you're stocking up.
There's got to be a megacorp that'll hire someone like me. Hey, if you hear about any entry-level job openings, let me... I've been trying to find an office job, but all of them require like 5 years of... To be honest, I don't really... I just know that if I don't find something soon, my parents won't just disown me. Well, I went to school for business, but it's not like... In my last interview, the recruiter asked me what I thought. I asked her, which planet is Kintia on again? And she just looked at me and grinned. Keltcorp and Stroud, but I haven't heard back, and that's threatening to cut off the cred spigot. That's exactly why I haven't applied there. Way too much competition. Keltcorp. But I need the credits now, and even if I do get hired, who knows? Back to the job hunt.
Some would say this place represents all the worst impulses of humanity.
Hey, I don't care who you work for. You can't just... Oh, you're the rookie, aren't you? The one and only. Well, the Marshal's message said you were following a lead about a stolen ship. Truth is, a lot of stolen goods flow through here, but this city is real good at keeping its secrets, even from us. You can count on my help if you play by the rules. This isn't Aquila City. The badge doesn't carry the same weight here. The people who run this place aren't overly concerned. Our job is to keep the peace, make sure the last thing anyone around here wants is some hotshot
You should take his words to heart.
Rookies.
With an attitude like that, at least I know we will not be bored.
Your stolen ship would have had to land at the spaceport. If it was right off the factory floor, it would have stood out. There's a guy I know, Billy Clayton, does maintenance work around the city and I'll introduce you, but don't expect a favor. Even if it doesn't cost credits, nothing in Neon is free. Come on. It's pretty impressive how you volunteered to help out with the bank heist in Aquila City. Yeah, I read all the reports. I learned quickly that Neon stayed informed and stayed alive are closely linked. What stood out to me was that he didn't lose a single hostage. No wonder the marshal tried to reach him right away. If he hadn't, it would have made him look like a fool, having some random stranger step in and do the job he couldn't. Now, if someone tried to hold up a bank here, they'd be gunned down without a moment's hesitation. I need to impress that part. Because the fact that you think justice is absolute concerns me. It's never the same. Justice means different things to different people. And laws can be interpreted and debated. The Ranger relies on judgment and intuition.
Frank Rennick's all this
best for
was
the
because his robot got vandalized. We had a good laugh about it back at the station.
Hey, got a second?
What? Oh, shoot. Getting me scared.
Check. Far from it. Our new deputy here is working a case. Thought he might be able to help. Take it away, rookie.
What do you mean? Huh. A stolen Hope-Tech ship, huh? Well, here's the thing. Neon's got no end of shipjackers. I see them come and go every day. It's tough for a guy to remember one from the other.
Everything in Neon has a price.
Whoa, 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 relax. No need to get rough here. Truth is, I'm scared enough as it is.
Seems your approach worked.
I can help you, but right now my life is in danger, and I haven't even done anything wrong. Freestar Rangers are supposed to protect the innocent, right?
Please, just hear me out, okay? I need to know I can count. All right, I admit I've got a bad habit or two. Look, I know your time is valuable. Here's a few credits for your trip. Now, if you'll just hear me out for a second.
It's about my brother. He died while still in debt to a syndicate loan shark by the name of Emmett Goodman. Now, Goodman's coming after me to collect. He says if I don't pay up...
An all too familiar story in this city.
Yeah, but I never thought I'd be part of one of those stories. Did my best to stay out of trouble, but... From where I'm standing, seems like our problems are intertwined like a couple of fuel lines. I mean, it might be okay. Maybe make an exception. I'd like to tell you. I really would. Okay. Have to try, right? The woman you're looking for is named Grace Early. Stealing ships is her line of work. She usually comes here to sell the goods. Rumor has it she just finished a job for some mercenary outfit. She's been throwing money around, so must have paid.
I know her. When she isn't out on a job, she's a regular at Madame Sauvage's. That's on the upper platform. I'll back you up.
Well, what about me? You just gonna leave me twisting in the wind here?
If I were you, I'd get the hell out of Neon and start over.
Take care now. Oh, hey, what's up?
I have some. Be careful around here. Not everyone that stays in our sleep crates are reputable.
Nice meeting you.
What are you? A sidekick or something? Aw, come on now. Don't tease a girl. So how come I'm talking to the sidekick instead of the ranger?
This is the deputy's case.
Is that so? And you had to bring backup just for a little? Anyway, this ain't my first interrogation, so let's just get on with it. Aw, ain't you polite? I'm guessing this is the part where you tell me that you've got questions and that you expect me to... That sound about right? Fine, yes. I jacked the ship. But look, I was just a contractor. I didn't need... It was just a quick, clean job. I made sure no... Hey, all I did was provide them with transportation. They didn't say anything about where they... Look, I wouldn't have got involved if I thought anyone would be hurt.
Not asking questions is just as bad as giving consent. If that woman had been killed, you'd be an accessory to murder. Did you...
No, it's not that simple. There's no need for that. Nice try, but no. Look, I'd like to help, but... I guess if I can't trust a Freestar Ranger, then I can't trust anyone, right? I was approached by a woman named Maya Cruz. Said she was a senior member of the First. She was working with someone inside Hope Tech and pitched me on the idea of jacking a ship right out of the factory. She said she needed surgery and would be in recovery. That was a few weeks ago. Haven't her. Only some kind of offhanded comment about their client wanting to expand the... In my line of work, you learn not to ask a lot of questions. Tends to make people... Not long after that, I got a message from a guy named Marco. He said he was the money man for the First, and he offered half up front. Never met him directly, though. It was always through intermediaries and using encrypted slates. Got the feeling he was paranoid as hell.
Do you have one of those encrypted slates on you right now?
Yeah. Here, take it. I'm done with all this. Anything else you want to know? Yeah, sure.
Next time you're at the Rock, you should give that encrypted slate to Ranger Alex Shadid. He's got a gift for cryptography. If anyone, I'm gonna head back. Good luck, Deputy.
Then I'm free to go. Suits me. I'm getting too old for this line of work. Besides, I'm going out on a hunt. Ain't many can say they grabbed a ship right out of Hope Tech. Should make a good story for the kids one.
city, am I right?
You have my attention. Very good. If you are free soon, I wanted to thank you for giving me the chance to work with you. I know we met under unusual circumstances. You seem to be acclimating well to Constellation. Are you enjoying working with them? I think none of us were expecting what we have found. You have certainly become a vital part of the organization. That is a credit to your abilities. If I may, from what you have seen, do you think I fit in well with the rest of Constellation? I cannot tell if that is a compliment or an attempt to avoid the question. I have a very different background from the rest of Constellation. I have not shared much, but everyone knows I worked with smugglers for years. I am no stranger to violence and death. Why should I be? It was necessary for survival. For those that have not lived it, it can be difficult to... Vladimir is the only one here who can begin to understand. I lack his charm. He puts others at ease. That is kind of you. You also have a lot going. I find expressing affection difficult, but truly. Thank you. I know this seems trivial, perhaps childish. By a group, Thank you. That is, discussing these things is challenging for me. I wanted to thank you for not saying anything. I know that you said you wouldn't, but it is still a relief. Indeed it was. And now I thank you for talking this over with me.
Whoa. Bad part of town, buddy. I'm gonna do you a favor. Head back to Bayou Plaza before the disciples get you. A gang. Worst gang there is. They'll stab you for kicks, taking bets on how long you squeal. And that's not a hyper whatchamacallit. They seriously did that. Poor Ted. We gotta look out for each other. Us crate rats used to think the Ebbside strikers were awful, with all the muggings and shakedowns, but kinda wish they weren't just holed up in Madame Sauvage's. Well, you find them at Madame Sauvage's. They're always holding auditions, as they call it, looking for new blood. So, for being so helpful, chance for what with the disciples and all. Story of my life.
Are you here to book a room? Welcome to the Hotel Voli. Are you here?
I think you'll be pleasantly surprised. That's the first thing.
My hotel is completely free from administrative influence. Indeed it does, but that's a story. So, can I book you a room? I have one all set, just one night, or an extended. Please, enjoy your stay.
Let us stick to business here, and hopefully business has nothing to do with Aurora. Come on, there are worlds to conquer.
James knew I better watch his back. It's causing problems. No percentage in causing problems in Neon.
I do not know about you, but I am starting to suspect that Benjamin Bayou has a slightly inflated view of himself. Clearly the intent is to get us into the Astral Lounge. Shall we follow the signs?
Got a call someone's power kept going out. Know what it was?
Every smuggler I have ever worked with had a perverse affection for this place. I do not understand it.
change. You can't even imagine how many people ask for an autograph or picture after I've been modding all night. It gets really annoying. Oh, so it's my fault. I suppose next year you're going to tell me it's okay for fans to start stealing stuff too. Our music slate's gone. Completely vanished. I had all of my new songs. Oh man. Wow. That would be so cool. I thought I sensed a decent aura around you when you walked up. Hey, don't worry about it. If you find that music slate, I'll shunt you some credits. Oh, and if you're looking for a lead, talk to Micah. She works the bar at Euphorica, and she's a walking grapevine. Anyway, I got to figure out how I'm going to mod my next set. I'll see you around. Hope you enjoy the show.
People joke, say those Varun zealots worship a snake. Let me tell you.
I never had the patience for computer systems.
Yes? What's so important that you need to interrupt my busy schedule? I wouldn't normally bother with idle chatter, but that's such a ridiculous question. I'm going to gift you with a response. I don't own Neon. Neon is the property of Xenofresh Fisheries, of which I just happen to be the CEO. Now, if you'd care to take a moment to dissect that statement in your tiny... Not that it's any of your business, but yes. Actually, there are a lot of perks that come with the job. But do you want to know my favorite? One snap of my finger and people who ask too many questions get thrown off of the upper platform. Yes, yes.
poised for indulgence and decadence. I am both disgusted and impressed.
If you're planning on using Aurora, we respectfully ask you do so in the members' lounge.
Why do you think
Welcome. Please. I can offer you a drink, or...
See, you just proved my point. Down your third velocity, and you're out.
On the contrary, our members' lounge. It's a completely secure and monitored environment where you can enjoy. If you desire access to the lounge, you can purchase. Otherwise, you're welcome to relax.
Let's face it, some people are just gifted.
It's a specialty alcoholic beverage only served. A wise choice. Please let us know if you need anything else. I see. I'd be willing to. She is an icon among other things. Fine. I'll waive the usual. The man you want goes by the name of Stratos. You'll find him at Madam's. He's what you would call a fan of Miss Borealis's works. Or maybe fanatic is a more... Either way, he's the one you want. But you're always welcome here.
If you wish to relax with some Aurora, I have plenty available.
Okay. Hello. Do you have room for one more on your crew?
Of course. Please enjoy.
Thanks, Micah.
I'm a fusion systems specialist, meaning I can increase the overall efficiency of your ship's power plant. I think you'll agree my rate is fair. Why is that? This is what you call negotiating? I'll do it, but only because I really need the money. Great. I'm ready to go. Let me know when you have an assignment.
girl once. I did not enjoy the experience.
A good song can play on repeat for hours, and it never gets old.
Mate, I love her music so...
You a fan of Borealis too? I vibe with that bird hard. She's a beat. Got a track in me head right now. Boom! 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 Yeah, you hear it? It's bloody mood, innit? I just need some more Aurora so I can get me head bob. I don't need a job. I got a whole career following the goddess of the astral. I can't stand being away, but I can't listen to Borealis if I'm not zoning. That bird song deserves the best. Mate, there's no way in hell I'm giving you this. This slate brings me closer to her. Why would I part with the one thing? And who are you? You don't speak for her. Really? I didn't think she even knew who I was. Borealis's music is made from that. I'm keeping the slate. Me and Borealis, we got a connection. I'm not letting you mess with that. Have you been to the Astral Lounge? Mate, there's no way. This slate. Well, if you bloody had any, maybe we could... I didn't steal any Borealis on. I don't know. I'm not giving up. Sure.
No customer. Bienvenue. Oh, this is my place. That means everyone in here is under my protection. You don't... If you're buying drinks, you better have cash. Madame Sauvage does not offer credit. Good? Ça c'est bon? Finally, someone who listens and does what they're told.
Your rules are duly noted. Thank you for explaining them.
So, what can Madame Sauvage get you? Have you come to try velocity, perhaps? Of course, of course. Administrator Bayou has forbidden any place other than the Astral Lounge from selling Aurora. Now, if Euphorica wants to sell it in their members' lounge, or Legrand wants to mix it into blend, that's their choice. Moi? I prefer to stay off of Bayou's radar. Administrator Bayou has forbidden any place other than the Astral Lounge. Now, if Euphorica wants to sell it in their members' lounge, or Moi? À tout à l'heure.
If I want children, I head over to Euphorica. Borealis, this song's got me so zoned. It's the way. But Borealis, when she hits... So you get it there? Borealis, and when it... Later.
Hey, I'm busy.
name's Boone Morgan, your new best friend on me. But if you're here for something... then what are we waiting for? Let's set you up. Here, take a look at the menu. You can look, but we... Enjoy the lounge.
It's a bad place for tourists these days.
Have you been to the Astral, mate? This slate. Bloody hell, is it that obvious? Damn ears have been ringing. Okay. The next time I stop by, I want to hear a mod so sick it be...
Smells of fish. You would think that would keep people away.
Matter if it's my things. Yeah, it's not all bad. Love can be toxic, or it can be beautiful. Sometimes people just confuse the two. But sounds like it all worked out in the end. I've got my slate, which means the people will get the inspirations like a wave. So that's what this slate is. A still wave. A feeling frozen in... Oh yeah, absolutely. It allows me to step away from myself for... The trick is not getting hooked on that feeling. I got close to that state a few times. Yeah, it looked like nothing was downloaded or tampered with. Would have been awful to lose that thing. I was working on a brand new concept piece about floating. I'm not feeling it yet. I'm still working out the last few sections. Thanks again for finding that thing. I started playing music when I was 10. My father had an old electronic keyboard he passed down to me. And by the time I was 15, I got my first track and started club hopping. I was pretty young, but 4 years later, and here I am, booked into the hottest club in the Settled System.